How you guys doing? This is Andrew from Everything SoCal, and this is a speed comparison test between the iPhone 5s, the iPhone 5, and the iPhone 4S. We're using an app called Geekbench 3, and what this does is it gets the average score of the app by rating it by processor, upload speed, download speed, and various other different tasks. All these tests, and it's coming to a stop right about now, and the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 4S still have a ton of time to go until they're even going to be done processing this test. So that gives you an idea of how much better of a processor that this new iPhone 5S actually has. So as you can see, the iPhone 5S comes in with a single core score of 1410 and a multi-core score of 2557. Now, the new operating system, iOS 7.0.1, is only available on the iPhone 5S, not available to the iPhone 5 or 4S, which contains just only minor bug fixes and improvements. And next up that will be finishing is the iPhone 5. So the iPhone 5 came in with a single core score of 718, which is about half of what the iPhone 5S came in, and the multi-core score of 1271, which is also about half of what the iPhone 5S is. So that really gives you a really good comparison of how much better and bigger of an upgrade that the 5S is from the 5. It lets it stand out a little bit more than what most people think just by looking at the subtle differences. This is running iOS 7.0 as you can see, and it is clearly the iPhone 5. So what I went ahead and did was fast forward on this iPhone 4S because it is taking way longer than expected to complete this Geekbench test, but it also gives you a comparison of the differences really between the software updates. So right now the iPhone 4S is completing its test, and let's look into deeper. So as we scroll down a little bit, the first thing you're going to show, it's going to show the processor information, the model number, all that stuff, but it shows an integer, which is a type of test which shows the processors, and it shows the single core, multi-core, two-fish, all that stuff. As we continue to scroll a little bit further than that, you will see the floating point. This is the rate that the iPhones process their information and how fast they can switch between tasks and maintain speeds. It gives you some such as the Mandelbrot, the Sharpen filter, and just a bunch of other really cool different test speeds. And as you can clearly see, just the iPhone 5S has way more speed and downloadability than the iPhone 5 and 4S. So this last section shows the memory, which lets you get a real good look. So the next thing that we're going to be taking a look at is how fast these iPhones can do general tasks that you will be doing in your everyday life with your iPhone. So first off, we're going to be launching Safari, and we're going to be going to espn.com just to load it and see how fast that all of these will load the browser. So let us type in ESPN. And we're going to click in 3, 2, 1, now. As you can see, they were all pretty even. The iPhone 5S might have had a little bit of a lead there, but it was still pretty close. Next, we're going to be loading YouTube, which is a little bit bigger website, but also has some pictures to it, or more pictures, so you'll be able to see how it handles with YouTube. So let's go 3, 2, 1, now. As you can see, the 5S and 5 really did well on that test, but the 4S was a little bit behind. Now we're going to load this video. iPhone 5S once again had the win, followed by the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 4S starting shortly after that. So that gives you an idea of the real speed differences between the phones. We hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any questions or anything else you'd like to add, feel free to comment below and like and subscribe. Thank you.